And now the real fun starts, Shepherd. Pay close attention.
Rose soll in eine Hellion verwandelt werden. Ich glaube, sie ist auch schon relativ gut dabei, in einen Hellion verwandelt zu werden.
Rose.
Dazzle, don't move. Got it?
Mit seinen Kopfhörern.
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden.
Das heißt, sie würde sich in einen Hellion
You
verwandeln.
mustn't attack now. Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens. A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, Shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long. Silence!
Ja, super. Die greift ja nur nach vorne an.
Hold it, Sorey.
Wieso kann ich nicht heilen?
Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
Kann nicht heilen, was soll das? Laila, sowas könntest du öfters mal bringen?
Oh, Shepherd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Sorey. Listen.
Dazzle, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Sorey. Hand me that thing you cut from Savid. It can fire strength itself, right? Then I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength, and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond, while leaving Rose untouched. Sorey, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
Dazzle? No!
I'm counting on you. Don't mess this up!
Das ist doch scheiße.
Lukai Gerlin!
Oh nein. Tessel.
Rose. I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Windriders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell Sorey and the others that it wasn't all bad. Romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this, tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Dazzle hat sogar gelächelt und er konnte sehen. Und boah, die Szene ist so emotional. Sogar für mich.
Thank goodness.
Aber ich mag ja auch Dazzle deswegen.
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Symonne. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins. And now, exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
Blöde Fotze, ganz ehrlich. Und Sexy Savid tritt auf den Plan. Wieso kommt er jetzt erst eigentlich? Es hatte schon einen guten Grund, warum er gesagt hat, wir sollen es ihm überlassen. Er wäre halt nicht so befangen gewesen.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while. Thanks, Mikleo. Sorey, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself.
Und da wir natürlich keinen in Ruhe lassen können, nach dieser echt traurigen Sequenz. Ja. Ach, ist das kacke. Jetzt frage ich mich nur gerade, habe ich seine Ausrüstung behalten? Bin mir nicht ganz sicher. Warte mal, ich hatte ja den, nach dem Ring kann ich es ja ausmachen. Nee! Tatsächlich, die Ausrüstung ist nicht da. Scheiße, naja. Mikleo, labern!
Dazzle's death, his shameful acts, and the things Symonne said. Perhaps they're all things the shepherd has to accept in order to quell the Lord of Calamity. I'm just not sure how to feel about it all. I was thinking you should quit. What? Just hear me out. I used to think that when the shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by his duty or by his destiny, that it was something that you could just up and quit. Until yesterday, that is. Things are different now. For Dazzle's sake, if nothing else, I want to find the answers. That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation so much as I just want to know, in the hope that we won't make the same mistakes again. So that's why I no longer think you should quit. We definitely have to find some answers. Right. And it isn't just the shepherd's duty either. This journey is something we, all of us, need to own. That's true. Thank you. There's no need for thanks. I just said how I truly feel.
Ja. Aber lustig, dass Mikleo eben dran gedacht hätte, hey, zur Not hören wir auf. Oder zur Not hört Sorey auf, aber natürlich hätte es nicht gemacht. Ja, jetzt muss ich erstmal die ganzen anderen Pappnasen finden. Die sind überall in der Stadt verteilt. Ich glaube, sogar das Gespräch mit Edna mochte ich sehr. Ich weiß aber nicht mehr warum.
Our friend, the creepy little girl, she said she was burdened with sins.
Right. And she also said that the shepherd must know the truth of Seraphim, who carry such sorrowful burdens.
Of those whose mere existence means human suffering. Sometimes death can be a release. If just by living one causes terrible things to happen, then death would be.
Edna, stop right there!
I'm not talking about Dazzle, you idiot.
You shouldn't be saying that about your brother either!
So what if I did? They're just words. It's probably nothing you haven't heard before anyway.
I still don't like it. I don't want to hear it right now.
Oh. Then there's nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
Sorey. All I was really trying to say is that I think Dazzle was saved in a way. I chose my words poorly, and it was wrong of me. I apologize.
Thank you, Edna.
Don't mention it.
Deswegen mochte ich die Sequenz, weil sie sich dann auch noch entschuldigt, weil sie es falsch ausgedrückt hat. Das ist... Eigentlich mag Edna. Eine einzige Nacht reicht nicht aus, um meine Gefühle zu sortieren. Fun Fact. Als ich das erste Mal gespielt habe, hat der werte Tintenauge Rose diese Seitenscheitel als Augenbrauen quer über die Augen gemacht. Und das hatten wir während der Sequenz. Ich habe mich zu Tode geärgert. Das war nicht lustig. Also er fand's lustig, logischerweise. Weil er sowas immer lustig findet. Aber ich fand's nicht lustig. Es war schrecklich. Jetzt sollte ich natürlich auch hinkriegen, sie anzusprechen. So, hallo Laila.
What are you doing?
Oh, this?
That's incredible! How'd you do that?
Making paper crafts like this really takes the edge off for me. I forget about all my cares, and it's like I just enter my own little world.
I see.
Sorey, you've got to stop carrying the burden all by yourself.
I think this one's gonna be tough, even if I share the burden. I find myself wondering, was there anything else I could have done? Should we have talked it over first? I just start thinking about things.
Moments of reflection are good for the spirit, Sorey, but regrets solve nothing.
What's this?
Humans have a custom. Sometimes they send a paper boat down a river imbued with a remembrance of their lost one, so that it may reach them. Since Dazzle was a wind seraph, I thought maybe a bird that soars through the air would be more fitting. Now, Sorey, let's send it off.
I'm sure it reached him. Lila,
Yes?
thank you. But you mustn't try to carry the burden all by yourself either.
I'll be quite fine. There's no need to worry. I'm going to stay up here for a while. The wind feels comforting.
All right then. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. I too have a ways to go.
Also ihre Brosche, die ich da gemacht habe, die passt nicht so ganz. Die bewegt sich, ich glaube, ich habe es am Hals angebracht. Und wenn sie halt ihren Kopf bewegt, dann dreht die sich mit. Ungünstig, sage ich da mal. So, jetzt fehlt ja an sich nur noch Rose. Mehr oder weniger. Denn Upala, wer steht denn da? Hallo, Savid. Immer bauchfrei, wie ich sehe.
Shepard, tell me something. How was Dezel in his last moments?
He was smiling.
So, he was he? I guess he got his wish after all.
Zavid, you knew Dezel, didn't you?
Sort of. There was a time my comrades and I saved him, when he was just a little rascal.
Oh. Is that why your fighting styles are so similar?
Yep, he learned by copying me. And yet, I don't think he even remembered who I was. That fellow tossed everything away, even his memories. But if something gets thrown away, you just gotta find it again. And you found it for him, didn't you?
Hey, are you trying to comfort me, Zavid?
You bet I am. You're gonna be my all-important vessel pretty soon. Can't have you getting all malevolent on me.
Huh?
And on that note, I think I'll go talk to Lila about that Sublord Pact.
You gotta be kidding me!
Well, I can't exterminate the Hellions all by myself anymore, can I? And besides, if I tag along with you, I can collect your debt to me whenever I like.
You can't just decide something like that!
Oops, I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Sheps.
That lousy...
Hurra. Aber Savid steht halt der Hut absolut gar nicht.